Hey guys, my name's Ardo and I'm going to give you a brief overview on how I do my favorite exercise, the deadlift. I've been training for the greater part of a decade. It all started many years ago, just like everyone else. I wanted to look good in front of a mirror. These days, things are a little different and I'm a little bit older. So now I focus more so on safety, hypertrophy, self-preservation, and health, while being as strong as I could possibly be. When asked what I actually do in the gym, well, it's pretty basic. It's what a lot of people in the fitness industry call power building, which is a combination of powerlifting and hypertrophy training. For those of you that don't know, powerlifting is trying to be as strong as you possibly can for 3 major lifts: the deadlift, the squat, and the bench press. And in terms of hypertrophy training, it's pretty much bodybuilding protocols. It's generating as much muscle mass as you possibly can, while being also as lean as you possibly can. Everybody has a different version of what the optimal training protocol is for them. As for me, I like to focus my first movement, or even the second movement as well, on powerlifting, which I do about 3 repetitions max, sometimes up to 5, and I'm focusing on absolute strength. Towards the end of my routine, I like to throw in 3 more movements where I'm focusing on hypertrophy training. What I do is I increase the rep range from about 8 to 12 with very slow and controlled movements. All right guys, very important. Rule number 1 is, as simple as this lift may look, it's also very dangerous, and we don't want to hurt ourselves. So rule number 1, don't roll your back. I'm going to give you an example of rolling your back is when you have 0 arch, 0 stability, you're coming in for the weight, and now your back is vulnerable for damage. As you're lifting weight, you can put yourself in some insane stress. So the goal is, you want to stand with a nice structure, you want your ass out, back arched, and you want to really engage your kinetic chain. Your kinetic chain consists of your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. I'm gonna give you a quick little example with some light weight, and here we go, okay? All right, pretty basic stuff. All right guys, for starters, you wanna have a basic stance. You wanna have your feet kind of like shoulder width, and when you're lifting, you wanna be as close as you can to the bar. As you can see, when I engage the lift, my knees are nearly touching the bar. That's gonna actually help me lift. The closer the bar is to your body, best advantage you're gonna have. I am actually deadlifting barefoot today. The key is you wanna be as low as possible. So sometimes wearing shoes that have like an inch or 2 platform is not gonna be beneficial here. I'm most comfortable deadlifting barefoot, and the reason being is, again, when I'm at the lowest that I am to the ground, I'm gonna have the best advantage to actually lift a weight. The taller you are, or the more elevated I am, the more vulnerable my back is to be rolled. And the goal is, lift as much weight as you possibly can, as efficiently as you possibly can. Also, there's different ways of actually holding the bar. What I like to do is 1 over, 1 under. Personally, I feel like that's the most optimal position for me. And for starters, I want to go with what I'm going to be doing here. This is called the conventional deadlift. There are different variations on the deadlift. There's the sumo stance, conventional, and different hybrids. So what I'm going to be doing is lifting here, take a deep breath, get my body as close as I can to the bar, have my hand positioning, as you continue your deadlift journey, you will notice I look like a fool sometimes. Standing in front of the bar, I open up, take a big breath, and come down for the weight. The reason why I'm doing that is I'm taking the biggest breath that I can, expanding my diaphragm. So here I go. Very beneficial. The goal is to get as much air as you possibly can before you go for that big finish. All right guys, a couple of things to note here. Rep ranges and also percentage of weight increase. So as you can tell, this is only 225 pounds. Very, very, very light, very basic. Mistake number one for novices, you max out. Maxing out is fun and it's very egotistical, but please keep in mind, your body can only do so much. Best way to go about this, get a working set, warm up properly, slowly increasing the amount of weight until I get to where I'm gonna be pushing my body. Let's get started. Take your time with it. It's not gonna come in 5 minutes, and always stay hydrated. A little deadlifting trick that I learned a long time ago, as you're lifting the weights, get it as close as you can to your thighs. And I mean as close as you can to your thighs. Another little secret, don't tell anybody, baby powder. I literally put baby powder on my thighs, lift the weight. Once it touches my kneecaps, I'm gliding as fast as I can all the way up. So here we go. This is an ancient technique that's been passed down for about 3,000 years. It's called Johnson's baby powder. We've been using it forever. Us powerlifters use it for deadlifting, at least for conventional pulls. Chalk up a little bit for some extra grip. The goal is speed. I'm just gonna do about 5 repetitions and then we'll move forward from there. Sounds about right. That's 5 or so, right? Gonna keep on moving up, guys. Keep on moving up. Strength is a relative concept. If it's heavy for me, it might not be heavy for you, or vice versa. What we wanna do is we wanna work out hard. Don't compare yourself to other people. We're going a little heavier now, just a little bit, so I gotta put this on to make the movement as fast as I can. Like I said, speed is the key. Get it up as fast as you can. Right, guys? So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do 405 pounds for about 3 repetitions. Not too bad, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna do another working set with a triple. That is pretty much 3 repetitions. A couple tools that you're gonna be needing when you deadlift. Chalk, better grip, belt, protection. Is a belt absolutely necessary for deadlifting? Well, the truth is it's not. It's not an absolute necessity. It is a training tool. It does help. It helps protect your spine and keep you strong. Cool, not too bad. Well guys, I'm Ardo. Thanks for stopping by. Stay tuned for some more future videos on strength training, fitness, and overall health. I'm out. Thank you very much. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. Fucking like completely spacing now at this point. The caffeine is worn off and I'm fucking falling apart, dude.